It's crazy, right? I mean, not that long ago, I was stuck in your exact situation. I was going to school, learning things that I did not care about, that I was not passionate about, and I felt like I had the desire and the drive and the potential for so much more. I felt like I could create, valuable businesses and help people and to change lives and make a ton of money. And fast forward to where I am sitting right now, or that is actually my reality, and I make over 10K a month helping people and providing value, and I get to learn what I want and actually just build awesome things. And as I look back, I think, what changed? How did I go from where you are to where I'm at right now? And how can I help you make that transformation faster? Well, looking back, there's really only 3 keys that were the big drivers behind the change from going from where you are to where I am now. And so in this video, I want to share those 3 keys with you so that hopefully you can make that transformation to where I'm at now in like a fraction of the time that it took me. So let's get right into it. Key number 1. You see, I know you because I used to be you. I know that whenever your friends hop on a new video game, they tell you about it, you get on the game and you start playing, and then you start thinking, wow, I can actually do some pretty good damage on this thing. And you start going ham. You start obsessing. All of a sudden, you're spending 8 hours a day on this game, and then you're better than your friends. In fact, you're so good that your friends don't even really want to play with you anymore. And then you have to find new friends online to play with them. And then you all play 8 hours a day, and you obsess. And then next thing you know, you have 1,000 hours on a video game. You see, me and you are not like normal people. We obsess over things. We have this deep obsession and this desire to go all out. We can't just do things halfway. It's like all or nothing. This is very positive, but it also has a huge downside. You see, for years of my life, I played every single video game you could think of. RuneScape, Call of Duty, all the Call of Duties, Minecraft, CSGO, Terraria. I mean, everything. I have 10,000 hours just on RuneScape alone. That's because I get obsessed. I have to go as hard as I possibly can, and I know that you're the same. But what you must learn how to do, key number 1, is you have to channel your obsession. Because right now you're spilling your obsession on everything, on Valorant, on Fortnite, on all these stupid games, on TikTok. Like, your obsession is going everywhere. It needs to be channeled into your actual desire, your big goals. You see, when my life really started to change is when I quit video games. Like I couldn't even play a little bit because I get so addicted. I had to cut them all out completely. That way I could channel my obsession into the game that we call real life. And if you can do that, you start to make progress extremely fast, but you have to learn how to channel your obsession. And video games brings us to point number 2. You see, I learned a very valuable lesson from video games because video games taught me that whenever you're given things like money or armor, whatever it is in the game, you have to spend that money to buy things to then like kill bigger bosses, to then get more money to buy better armor to kill bigger bosses, and that cycle repeats over and over again. You have to invest in your skills and your armor and invest in your character. And see, real life is no different. But what does the school teach you? What does everybody try to push to you? It's like, oh, just put your money in the S&P 500. Just save your money. Even if you're only making $3,000 a month, just save a portion of it and put it back for retirement. Guys, that's like spawning into a video game and then never buying new armor. Like, you only play the game with like the exact things that you got when you first started, which is silly, right? It's just silly. So I had to learn. You have to invest ruthlessly into your skills. I spend thousands a month right now. I spent $4,000 on coaching this month. Like, I buy courses, coaching, consulting, softwares, whatever I can do to level up my skills and to actually grow my income. And you have to do the same. So the quicker you realize that, hey, stop spending money on games, on vapes, on foods, and all this garbage. Spend it on yourself, your skills. You need to learn valuable skills, and your income will like grow exponentially. It's insane. The faster you can invest in yourself and your skills, the faster you will get to your goals. And then key number 3. This one's really tough, and I just kind of really realized this recently. But there's people who can do key number 1, right? They're obsessed. They think they actually want, the life of the entrepreneur. Then they can do number 2. They can invest in their skills. But here's where a lot of people fall off. You see, you have to want this. You have to want your dream. You have to want your transformation more than you dislike hate. Now that sounds simple, but listen, the path of like the 1%, I know that's so cliche, but it is true. Like the path of the 1% or the 0.1% that we're trying to take here means that the 99%, one, will not understand you, or two, they will probably hate you because they wish they had what you have, but they're not willing to put in the work. So you have to be okay with getting tons of hate. Do you want to know why most of you don't have YouTube channels, even though it's like the greatest way to like teach it leverage? Is because you can't handle the comments. You can't handle what people might think about you or feel about you or say about you online. You can't handle it. And I know this because like I dealt with this for the past 10 years. I would start a channel and then quit it because I would get discouraged. I wouldn't see any good comments and people would hate on me and I would quit. This time I was like, screw it. I don't care because I know I can help people. And I don't care what any of the haters say. I will help you guys because you love the stuff and this is helping you. It's not helping the 99%. That's why I make my videos just for you. And that's the 3 keys, guys. If you learn how to channel your obsession, if you invest ruthlessly into your skills, and then you want it more than you dislike the hate that comes from this journey, you will be fine. I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.